Unorthodox reactions,
Unorthodox intros.
How you guys doing?
Guys. It's been a long hiatus.
No. We just go into it like we're never gone.
We never left. Yeah,
we never left.
Back like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Back like we never left.
Anyways, today we've got for you an internet historian video. I believe he posted it yesterday.
Yeah, not that long ago, to be honest.
Yesterday, a month ago. You know, what's the difference?
Same thing.
You know,
same thing.
Same thing. And it is rejected, which I don't know. There's not really much to say about that. It's just not really much else to do but get right into it.
It's just what we get into, isn't it? It's just what happens on the daily.
Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Boom into it.
Brought to you by HelloFresh.
Thank you, HelloFresh.
Rejected.
What is
rejected? What's that? You said a swear. Rejected. Unfunny joke. Rejected. Oh, I bet you thought that anecdote was pretty funny. Would be a shame if someone slipped it into the rejected folder. You're rejecting me? Me? Do you have any idea who I am? Because I don't. Please help. Will you be my mom? What if we kissed in the rejected clips and I never posted it?
Rejected.
Oh, no. All this and more on this episode of
In the Rejected. Fair enough. Assassination.
If someone was to hire someone to kill their wife, what would you call that?
Very ungentlemanly move. If you're gonna kill your wife, you should do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm pretty sure that you would instantly get put on a list.
They're not wrong.
Yeah, I'd have thought so.
Well, no. So if you look up like how to make a bomb, I reckon you might not necessarily be put on a list because I think there are so many people that just want to know.
Yeah.
And also there's so many reasons that you'd want to know that information. Not to practically do it, but like, okay, so Smarter Every Day might be looking up how to make a bomb.
There's not very many reasons you would want to know that.
But if you looked up murder for hire, I'm pretty sure you would instantly get put on a list for that one.
Probably.
No,
the
but
best
like
way to cover that would be
if you kind of just look up like how to hire or how to hire an assassin, for example, you could just be like, I was just curious. I wasn't gonna do it, but I was just curious.
There's no.
But if you just straight up type murder for hire, then it's like, okay, he's up to something.
I don't think there's a way around that. I think
there is. It's the same. Like saying something like, or looking up something like how to hire an assassin or hypothetically how to hire is the same energy as looking up how to build a bomb. Like, let's be honest. It's the same energy.
You do it. You do it right now. Look it up.
I'm good. Yeah. I think the government watched me enough already.
A game called Murder for Hire.
Oh yeah, not bad.
It's like when someone types in Hitman, it's like a load of Hitman playthroughs.
I wonder how much damage we could do by just instructing everybody, all right, go out now and look up this search term. Just to fucking be an essay.
How to make pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Just watch it jump up in the Google Analytics.
It's trending, boys. They should make another version of Hitman that's called like Craigslist Hitman. You know, you have to meet some dude in a parking lot. They might pay you $500. You take the cash and then you've got like a tire iron or something and you've got to kill someone's wife and it's not like super cool or whatever.
You gotta like dispose of the body. You gotta get like a hacksaw, a load of chemicals from like 3 different
sounds more like Beef Simulator.
It's just all the unsexy parts of a murder for hire.
Actually, I like this bleak Craigslist Hitman.
And he just feels bad after every job, and then he goes home and then he drinks and he's like, "Oh, great! I bought a bottle of bourbon. Now I've only got $470 left. Oh, countdown till I have to do the next job."
God dang it.
Stop your ads, man.
Lewis is tall.
How do you fly, by the way?
Well, I'm 6'8". My
this is a new person. I've never seen this person before.
Early, and I don't use the self-serve machine. I go straight to the desk. They look at me and they see my legs, and they go, "This poor man." And then they give me an emergency exit row for free.
Oh. Here's an observation I've noticed about tall people. You tend to hang out together. You meet a tall person, their best friend tends to be a tall person too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I think it could be. If I am talking to a girl who's like not tiny, but like short girl height, say 5'3", If I'm walking down the street with her and we're having a conversation,
her neck's gonna be
literally
hurting.
cannot hear her because she's too far away.
Actually, your neck's gonna be hurting. Not even hers.
Imagine if you were walking down a busy street, but you were standing, 2 feet apart.
Yes.
Instead of walking next to each other. You could hear, but you wouldn't be able to hear words.
She must also be outside of your peripheral vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know, like, oh, shit, she's
Like,
still there.
stop. Where did she go?
Sometimes I'll just lose it.
Oh, that's so funny. I never would have thought of that.
Sometimes you just lose track of short girls. First girl I had sex with, she was 5'1". I came and found out she'd left 20 minutes ago.
Are there any other things with being really tall that you just sort of wouldn't ever notice or think about?
What is pretty funny is I'll be walking down the street and I'll see like a freakishly tall guy.
Right.
And because our heads are floating above a sea of heads, we make this really awkward eye contact from 20 meters away.
Do you nod? Give a knowing nod?
But what I'll do, I'll see like a really, really tall guy, like someone who's bigger than me, and I'll go, man, what a freak. That guy's life must be hell. He looks weird. He doesn't fit in normal scenarios. And then we'll pass each other on the street, and I'll notice that I'm taller than him. And I'll go, that's what I look like, but worse. Yeah. Another thing is women think that I'm a lot more attractive than I actually am.
Right.
Like, I used to do this thing when I was single. I would love meeting girls when I was sitting down. Right?
Oh.
I would talk to these girls. You flirt a little bit, whatever. It's not really going anywhere, or maybe it is going somewhere. And then I would stand up and go and get a drink. When you watch their head go from making eye contact with you to just looking up at the roof, something changes.
No way.
Yeah. It's like a cheat
It's
code.
like a
Do you remember
switch.
those prank channels?
I would never
where there
experience
be
that. That's
guy
crazy.
And he's like trying to get some girl's number, and then she rejects him, and then he jumps in the sports car.
Oh, those are the stupidest pranks.
That's exactly what I do, but I just use my own legs.
Just make the vroom vroom sound with your own mouth.
It's like the free
Oh,
version.
man, this guy's so handsome. I sit back down and the spell breaks. What the fuck is this six doing talking to me?
I'm going to be a customer. You're going to be the Adobe salesman.
I will remind you that I have 6 years in this
There's
professionally.
so many
sure,
Adobe services.
Let's do this role
I don't
play.
know what half of them do.
Hello.
I'm on break.
All right. No. You know what? I want to be a star. I want to be an Instagram star.
Okay.
How do I Photoshop my tits to be bigger? And I want to put someone else's face on my face.
Sounds good. Sounds like you probably do want Photoshop. Free software is not going to take you there. I will warn you that there's only one way to really buy it if you don't want to pay for it monthly, and that's to just straight up buy Photoshop.
Right.
All the support in the world, 15 years industry-leading software.
Wow.
Anything you could possibly think of, you can do with this, and there will be a tutorial on YouTube to show you how to do it simply.
That sounds amazing.
Awesome.
How much?
$2,500.
That is ridiculous.
What?
You pay for it once, you can install it on 10 different
2,500.
I'm
devices.
tuning 360 degrees, and I am walking. Anyway.
You can also pay.
I mean, to be fair though, if you think about because otherwise you have to pay. If you're using it like every day, if it's like your main point of your profession, it's cheaper to just pay for it outright. Because if you think about paying for it monthly, like within a year, you probably paid that much anyway, and then the next year you be paying the same amount. So even if you're only paying like 1,000 within a year, within 2 years or 3 years, you would have paid the equivalent of paying for it outright. And then if you need to keep using it going forward more than that, then you basically just overpaying. So it sounds mad expensive, but the way they set it up, they made it make sense to buy it, which is crazy to me. It's like, imagine
Sounds like you're gonna buy it.
I wish, but absolutely not. When the other services available, the free versions, Canva, there's Canva available.
You're gonna buy it. Look at you. You're gonna buy it.
Next day, I just rock up in the next video like, oh yeah, by the way, I
got it.
I couldn't resist.
Look what I got.
Pay $30 a month and have everything that Adobe has ever made.
That is outrageous. Do you work for Adobe? Is that what this is? How much commission do you get on that sale?
I don't even work here, lady. We're in line at the bathroom. I'm just a kid. It's a name tag on me.
That is a baffling amount of money for some zeros and some ones. Give me a discount. How much can you discount me from 2,500?
I understand thinking that's a lot of money as somebody who doesn't work in the industry and has no idea how much these things cost.
Well, think it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. I could buy a used Toyota for that.
You could
drive it through the front door of Adobe.
It's a tool of the trade.
Do you know how many kids in Africa I could save with that sort of money?
I'm sorry,
None.
remind me again what you were spending your time doing with this Photoshop software. You were making your tits bigger for Instagram likes?
I want to speak to your manager.
Feel free. He also is not Jonathan Adobe.
What the fuck? My tits look terrible at the moment. I gotta. You know what? I'm just gonna go get the surgery. Bad time.
300 for
Probably
that,
cheaper.
2,000 for this. Way too expensive. But today I'm gonna show.
At time.
At time.
Mom, I heard this scary story
Hello Fresh.
that there's nothing good to eat in the fridge.
Oh,
What about the pantry?
it's a horror movie.
Empty.
Oh my god, the horror.
This fresh boy. Now finish your ramen and go to sleep. What's wrong, boy? Don't you like the microwave spaghetti?
Why do I feel like I'm actually watching the horror movie trailer? God dang it.
This looks like the place. There's a link. You made a New Year's resolution to start getting in shape, but you've been eating nothing but trash. I can fix this, but we're gonna have to get you a deal for 65% off, plus free shipping. And then I have to do this incantation ritual. But I warn you, it's gonna save time and save money. Stand back. I'm not a professional chef, but this is gonna be a restaurant quality meal. How long will it take? I can have it done in 20 minutes. Or in some cases, even sooner, depending on the meal. Get meals delivered right to your door with pre-measured ingredients. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code Incognito Mode 65 to get 65% off, plus free shipping.
Wow. I cannot wait for that movie to come out. You gonna be in cinema to watch it? I'm going to cinema to watch it.
In a gastronomic kitchen, I
Stop
think
being an
most
idiot.
people don't realise this. A bit like an orchestra.
It is not like it. Fuck off.
A bit like an
It's not
orchestra.
like an orchestra. I mean, look, he's doing cool stuff. You can't deny that.
Ooh, that egg looks nice.
All right, calm down, Eston.
Just do cool shit. Don't add wank to it.
Yes, exactly.
What we do is like an orchestra in Premiere.
It's like the universe, innit? And everything is galaxy, but all the flavors come together as the planets, and we are all stardust.
I look at the dessert menu as a collection. Each dessert should offer something.
Go on. Say something about, like, you know, I think of it as the deep ocean. The fruit are the fish, and the plankton are the coconut seasoning.
Why are they violating so much?
But they haven't actually figured it out.
don't know.
Pretension
That's what they
doesn't
do,
work.
I guess.
What they really are supposed to be doing is constructing a story. That's what people want. You know, you go to a restaurant and you want to tell people about it, and you want to be able to say some anecdote.
Yeah.
So you say, like, well, this particular pineapple, right, it was bred in this region of such and such.
Yeah.
But the problem with it is you can't bring it back to here because of the, you know, the customs duties or whatever. So instead it was snuck in through such and such, and then you create all this story around it, and that's what makes it interesting.
That's
but
what make
instead they go like
antiques.
the postmodern art route, which is like, oh, well, you know, this piece of onion represents my sadness. And you go, shut up.
Because I cried while I cut it. Oh, this guy's a Minecraft head, by the way.
Wow, that is very...
You know, sometimes you can go too Chad.
As things die in fall, because everything dies and falls in winter, it builds layers on the ground.
Shut up.
All that's left on the ground are like
What is that?
and it's all very dark. You know, nothing's fresh.
I think he's trying to
I mean, like, it
recreate
looks
winter.
good, but
Yeah. It's an interesting idea, but there's a lot of like, all right, just maybe pack it in a little bit.
I think
From
it's,
that point, we start exploring seaweed.
we
those
start
might be like
exploring the
spices and
seaweed.
stuff.
Shut up.
No, sir, you eat it.
I wanted it to
And
look
this
like
time of year, the
twigs.
seaweed's awesome. The water's colder. The seaweed's really light.
Oh, I thought that was saffron. I thought he was just like dunking the shit out of a kilo of saffron.
They'd be like $6,000
For
worth of
a
saffron.
kilo of saffron is a lot.
Or a pretty moderate handful. Just pump.
But I would say though, chefs, like restaurant chefs, especially like these,
Yeah.
are like, I always look at them like they're alien. I'm like, how can you
Dude,
be?
They just make stuff out of stuff. Like, it's
That's what
ridiculous.
I'm like, how can you be this dedicated to making food that I'm gonna eat in less than 10 seconds? Like, it's crazy to me.
You
Like they spend
an hour
hours,
and a half on this,
and
and
one
I'm eating this
spoon.
in 5-10 minutes.
In one spoon, potentially
the little place. You're talking about
the
the little place.
like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
like the 5-star type restaurants
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, they spend like an
hours.
hour on that.
And then like 1, 2, 3 spoonfuls is
No,
gone.
but that's why you've got to take little small bites. Like,
hell no, bro. I ain't trying to ruin my own
going
eating
straight in.
experience for that. But it's crazy to me.
Going
I'm just
straight in.
saying.
Holy fuck.
It's a bit buzzy how it changes from changes color.
Look at that.
I think once you get a couple courses in, you get comfortable. And when
You get comfortable.
But wait, here's again. Tay's going to mix it up.
this doesn't really make sense.
Mmm.
Cool.
Sludge.
We basically crushed it
But
up.
wait, it gets better.
So it looks like a spoonful of dirt.
They put dust on it.
Yeah, no, it does look like a spoonful of dirt.
You know, little things like that that gets diners re-engaging with each other. Again.
Shall we re-engage?
Look, I just want to take my wife that I hate to a $400 restaurant and not talk to her. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to need a receipt. I ate the bill.
Philosopher's Stone.
All right, the Philosopher's Stone.
Nice. Philosopher's Stone.
Capable of turning base metals such
It
as
would be cool if
mercury
it existed.
into which is
Also,
also
would
called
it?
the elixir of life.
I think it's supposed to make you smart, isn't it?
Immortal, I think.
Immortal? This stone does it all. I like it.
This Philosopher's Stone's starting to grow on me.
I'll take one, please. I was just wondering, how much is this cool-looking ancient stone?
It's me, Philosopher's Stone, eh? Oh, one of a kind. Not going to find anything like it here in the old marketplace.
Is this the same philosopher's stone that...
Well, I
20
think
quid.
that begs an interesting question, though. How much would you be willing to pay for immortality?
I'm not buying immortality.
So if you were
'Cause that
offered,
means-
if you were offered immortality,
Nah, I'm
you
not.
would just,
I'm not,
you won't buy it.
I'm not taking
Discount 20% off.
it. Immortality is dumb.
Yeah,
I'm not
20%,
taking
50% off.
it. No, I'm not taking it.
Final offer 80% off.
No, because everyone dies, and you're just gonna be the only
80%
one.
off is still like 200 million or something.
Yeah, like
Not
everyone
even to
dies.
200 billion.
Everyone dies, and you just like the
Yeah,
only one
that's
dead.
nah, bro. I think that would be
It's boring.
interesting.
Mm-mm.
I would be interested because
Why?
then you could literally just do whatever the frick you want.
Yeah, but like it'll get boring at some point.
Like
there
I
is
feel like
no
there is
fear.
the possibility of it getting boring,
It
but
will
that
though, because
wouldn't.
you still have to like when people start realizing like, dude, this guy's been alive forever, because you have your birth certificate, right, and you have all of that.
Yeah,
at some
but then
point,
at some
you're gonna
point you
be,
figure out how to like just travel off grid.
yeah, but
You know,
that means you're not gonna have a family, because if you have a family,
no, you
and-
can't have a family.
no, because if you have kids and they go, Dad, how come
Just
you're still like
Kidnap
the
a
same
woman
age?
and have a family in the woods. What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's
but and
simple
she's
as.
like, so you're gonna tell her you have immortality?
I mean, I think she's gonna figure out after like 10 years of you not aging.
Exactly. So then, what about the kids?
The kids are probably gonna be like half immortal, so they're gonna live like 100 years.
They're not gonna be half immortal, bro.
Not half
Immortality
immortal,
doesn't
but
go
they're
around
gonna
like
be
that.
like they're gonna live a little longer than normal people, basically.
Yeah, but then that means after that, you're just gonna make a bunch of immortal people.
Basically,
No.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Why are we even talking about this?
Or
No,
even if,
it's not gonna-
even if there's the condition is like you're not allowed to like have kids, you can still like get married, have a wife, adopt
Yeah,
a
but-
kid. You know,
and then she's gonna
you
die,
wouldn't
and then
know.
you have to get married to another woman, and then
That's the fun of it. You never have to stick with the same
No.
woman for the rest of your life. You only have to stick with
No,
her for the rest of
'cause
her
they-
life. So,
No. So then you could just kill her in a car crash.
I mean, you don't have to. You can wait for her to die of old age at this point.
Nah, you're gonna send a hitman after her, do the prison time,
Like time how to hire it, how to hire an assassin,
literally do the prison time, and then come back out.
and then come back out,
This-
or you
yeah.
know, be a gentleman about it and kill her yourself, and then do the time and come back out.
Yeah, but then what if you get the death sentence in America?
Good luck to them for that. For that one. Like, do you know what immortality means?
They just struggle the whole
They're
time.
just there, like every single
just-
method they can try.
You just say to them, dude, can I just like spend 100 years in prison and then
It's
I'm
like,
good?"
yeah, dude, can you just lock me up somewhere, please? Like, you're not gonna get anywhere with this.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cool. I mean, I don't think I would be able to afford it, but if I could, it would be cool.
That's hilarious.
will be able to grant me the ability to turn things into gold and give me eternal life.
Listen, how much mercury have you got at home?
Loads, as every British man does.
Would you prefer to have a load of old gold instead?
Yeah.
Because I can make this happen.
I love gold.
Anyway, £2.
£2.
£2.
It's pretty good. I did see some
I wish.
expired camera film and an assortment of Barbie doll heads.
All right, £1.50.
£1.50 for eternal life and as much gold as I can drink.
As you can drink.
£1.20.
£1.20.
You're having a laugh.
You're having me on, mate.
Does anyone own it and then go on like a misadventure, or is it just one of those things that, oh wow, I really read that as something else? I was kind of, wait, what's this?
What was that?
And go on like a misadventure, or is it just one of those things that, oh wow, I really read that as
Alias
something else? I was kind of, wait, what's this?
Does the Philosopher's Stone only work when you put it up your butt?
It's a small story. If you don't want to die, you just gotta hold it
small
up
price
there
to
the whole
pay.
time.
I've been clenching for over 1,000 years, but it's worth it because now I've lived long enough to have a Starbucks.
Just don't get a Taco Bell. It's all gonna go. You're about to lose your eternal life. Often expressed by a series of color changes or chemical processes. The instructions for creating so you can make your own. What? Are varied. When
Yeah, you can
expressed in
use human
colour, the work
souls.
may pass through phases of, I ain't saying that word aloud, just in case,
Negredo.
albedo, sinitrus, and rubido. What the hell is rubido?
Turns out they're all slurs.
Uh-oh, goddamn rubidos. But in the Greek times, they used to say it with an A, and then that was fine. Rubido is a Latin word meaning redness. Okay, so that one means yellowness, that one means whiteness, and that one means blackness.
Yep.
So a little bit of black, a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, a
little bit of red.
Bubbly boop.
Philosopher's Stone.
You've got yourself a Philosopher's Stone.
Once that's done, put it inside you.
Put it in the microwave for like 5
You get
seconds.
checked at the airport, and they're like, "What's this?" I swear it's not drugs. It's just the answer to immortality. Yeah, we heard that
Like,
one before.
it's my crystals.
So, I'm trying to think of like what could be the most embarrassing thing to happen if you were famous. It would be something like you're walking down the street, you've got a briefcase with you, and it opens up, and just dozens of headshots fall out and start blowing into the street.
That is the most embarrassing thing you could. First of all, why does a famous person have a briefcase of headshots?
Headshots of themselves.
I guess. So
They're
like,
already famous. You're walking down the street, your briefcase opens, and all your NFTs fall out. People start right-clicking. I would never recover from that one. No, crap! That'd be highly, highly shameful.
You're a multimillionaire, right? And you go, you know what? I'm gonna go help the poor. And so you buy a whole bunch of NFTs and print them out, and then just start you throw them from a tall building.
You'd give it to a dying child, and you'll be like, hey, you might not live to see it, but this is going to be worth a lot to your foundation one day. Hodl this. Because your soul is going to heaven, you're going to see the rocket ship leaving for the moon.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, that was
Okay,
funny
I think he's having
fuck
different
me.
people in each conversation.
Yeah, he
Which is pretty cool.
You remember that Kylie Jenner ad with the Pepsi?
Now that was a good ad.
You know what this feels like? It feels like these are just kind of like his recycled conversations from the other podcast.
Rejected. That's what it's called.
Oh, that's what he meant.
You mean how ridiculous it was? Or you're saying it was effective Pepsi marketing?
Yeah.
What?
No, it was a terrible ad. I just think about how bad it was on a regular basis.
Yeah. I've got a Pepsi in the fridge, but I keep it there in case the police ever come to my door. It's my safety bev.
Editing note. We didn't want to get copyright struck, so we found an interview where he said the lyrics, and then we just posted them over the music.
We are lions. We are the chosen.
What? Are there captions or something for this?
What do you mean?
What's the lyrics for this song? Some said never, but the never done come, and a year took our...
How did we get here?
Oh, it's easy when you can fucking read the lyrics, yeah.
Hate's been winning, but the lovers ain't done. Ugh. It reminds me of the deep lyrics that you get with, what's that, Black Eyed Peas song?
Oh, it's all of them. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us.
Like, aren't they just embarrassed to say things that are this facile?
It's amazing
they released
vocals.
a song titled "Let's Get Retarded."
That was their only good song. In this concept, there's no well, I said no offense, fellas.
Yeah, it's true.
No offense to any retarded people out there.
Just screen cap that, tweet it, you know, with like a crying emoji. This is the only song I've ever cried to.
Come right away. You're telling me how to pray.
So she's doing a photo shoot in a doorway. Wait a minute, there's a protest? I just need a Tim Allen. Now he's inside. He was on the roof before. Oh,
I love
so sick of
watching
doing
him
cello.
taking
Wait a
Mick
minute,
out.
there's a
Like, I'm
protest?
just the most randomest of stuff.
What is she even doing?
She hates that photo. She hates
She takes her photography
Oh.
very seriously. You can tell from all the photos.
I hate it so much. Oh.
Fire was ice.
Help me out with that. Some said fire when the fire was ice.
Is that what he said? I wasn't paying attention to the music.
I gotta tell you, here's one thing I am impressed by with this ad. The sheer choreography of that blue and red. It is everywhere. It is in every single... The one can over here.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Like look how much blue and red is on everything. It's very good coordination.
I didn't even catch that. What the fuck? Stop seeing stuff I don't see. The Pepsi Max
very
guy
good
was
at
in all
seeing
black.
stuff.
Blue and red bricks.
You're lying.
Oh man, like a super heroine.
I'm leaving.
She just
You're not just
takes
gonna
a
walk off the set, are you?
wig off.
Hold my hair.
I just spent like 15 minutes
Probably several hours.
doing your makeup and you're just gonna leave? And she's just like, here, peasant, take my wig.
This is how she goes everywhere.
And then fuck your makeup. I would have had the face was red, because then you'd be like, oh, Coke or something, you know?
I don't think they can be that spot on about it.
You've never seen that ad? That's like,
Oh, that was an old one though. I know exactly what you mean. It's got a vending machine in it. Do you think I'm not going to know it?
fair enough.
No, this guy.
Look at that. Look at how much more they were able to
Oh,
convey
yeah,
in
this is
30 seconds
hilarious.
with this ad.
Vendo.
I don't speak Italian.
That's a great ad. That's a
But-
fantastic ad.
I love that he has to look.
That is a
I don't
great
know
one.
how good that ad is, but if I
That's
saw
a
that,
good
that
ad, bro.
kid is getting a slap because he just left 2 Cokes on the floor and just wasted that money. I'm like,
That's
bro,
a
at
good ad,
least
bro.
pick it up and I don't know, someone else might want it, you know.
No, but that's the point of the ad.
But I don't care what the point of the ad is. He wasted money, not even food, just the money aspect of it. When he could have easily gotten a steak or something and just achieved the same result.
No, but that's the point of the ad.
I don't care.
It's to show that they're not as good. So he would rather spend money on that
Exactly what you mean. It's got a vending machine in it. Do you think I'm not going to know it?
and then getting a Pepsi, then getting... Do you get what I mean? That's the point of the ad. That's a great ad.
You know what? I'm not even in the mood to argue it right
Yeah,
now.
because you're dumb.
It's so stupid.
Look at the side of it. The fuck is this? What is this blue can? Oh, it's Pepsi.
We got it. Yay.
I forgot the fucking end of this thing.
Mission accomplished.
Dun, 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 dun.
There I
Okay,
am.
game.
I'm with 2 of my mates and 1 of my mates' girlfriends. So there's 4 of us. And we're walking up this esplanade, I suppose you call it. And there's like restaurants on our left and on our right. I'm sort of looking at my phone and they've got ahead of me, maybe 20, 30 feet. Next thing I know, someone
Disappeared.
kind of bumps me with their elbow very lightly, like just to get my attention.
Yeah.
I turn around and there's this guy and his 3 of his mates and they're all looking at me and one of them goes, "You dropped your wallet." And I went, "Oh, okay." And I looked down and he's holding an OK sign below his waist.
Oh.
Does
and
that
then he
what, you
proceeds
kid?
to punch me in the shoulder really hard.
Just some guy you didn't know, just some random dude.
Absolute stranger.
That's assault.
Yeah, and I'm like much smaller than all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And so I just said nothing and then turned around and kept walking. None of my mates saw it either.
Sure.
So there's like this thing that just happened. My dignity's been assaulted.
Yeah.
I was just
At least there was no
because
witnesses.
there was just like nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, that would be infuriating.
Anyway, so for that reason, I am in the process of buying a gun, and I am going to shoot my useless friends who didn't help me at the time.
I mean, what were they even meant to do? Everything, everywhere, all at once.
This happened to me like on the weekend, right? From everybody who I had a chat with, they're like, "Oh, by the way, I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once."
I'm not going to watch that. Purely
Oh,
based
I saw
on
that.
like,
Yeah,
I
I
hate it
thought he
already.
meant
Every time
literally. I
someone would
was
say,
like,
"Oh,
what?
it's so good." It's
Nah,
and I was
nah.
go, "Oh, no. Okay, I'll go watch it." Just
What is
shut
that
the fuck
movie?
up.
Yeah.
I'll go see it.
I
I just
think
don't want to
so,
know
yeah.
anything. You know, because I've been told the less you know, the better. Know nothing about
First
it.
time
and
I'm
it'll be the
hearing
best
of
movie.
it.
Great.
I make it all the way to the movie fucking theater. It's me and her story. The guy hands over these tickets that I booked online. And he goes, boy, there really are a lot of big fucking spoiler movies coming out these days. What? Why have you said that?
That's so good. That's like you buy tickets to Marley and Me and you go, oh, I hate it when dogs die in films.
And I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
It was like that sort of tone.
Yeah.
The guy kind of like tried to backtrack and he's going, oh no, and he picks, again, trying not to spoil it, he picks this other movie that had a similar thing in it, and he goes, I was referencing this, and it's just like, for the next 30 seconds, I'm just sort of staring at him because he's going,
Just go back home
you're in
like, you
cinema
ruined it for
too,
me
and
now.
It's all white noise, because I'm just putting the movie together in my head now. Sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said. Can you just say that again? Then I dejectedly went into the movie theater, and exactly the thing that he said would happen happened.
All right, cool.
Thank you, come again.
I've got to go now.
I'll go out my exit.
Should we call it there, or you want to go on?
I like this. I like how we like included like different people in like each conversation. It was cool. It was nice.
Yeah, it was all the conversations they should have had posted, but they didn't.
Yeah. Which, you know, not bad. I think this was like a lot more enjoyable than what I'm trying to say is I think this is best video so far for me. This is the most enjoyable video so far for me. I don't know why I struggled to like put that into words at first, but
I think it's just been a while since you watched them. That's probably why.
Yeah, it's the emotions, the nostalgia. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you guys for checking in. We hope
I don't know
you guys.
what the frick are you doing?
I was stretching because my chest is hurting.
You couldn't wait until we ended the video?
No, because my chest is hurting.
All that
Thank
good
you guys
stuff.
for checking in.
We'll
If you're
see
still watching,
you.
we appreciate you. If you're no longer watching, we still appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
In a bit.
So